versus Colorado, man. We gotta change our play style a little bit to get a recruit. We've never had to done this before in MoMoney North history, but we doing it now.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the
Ben Johnson's son at the coach, you feel me? You feel me?
Buffalo's offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
No, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shot.
Good defense.
My guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream. What's up, Daniel?
Dynamic catches, the contested catches, they have the speed. They are two of the best
Good defense.
of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the back. Really nice job to get it past the sticks.
Good running back, man.
Buffaloes come to the first set of downs. Working that left side now. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure he has the same call. And the Buffaloes with 8 seconds short to keep this drive moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time.
Just enough.
Money to give him a first down. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field.
Just enough.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And that defense is here to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He showed off a few
Good defense.
to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep.
Seriously.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great
Just
job
didn't back him up.
stringing plays that look like other plays together and
He
getting
didn't back him up.
Bringing it out. Makes a move.
Get up, boy. Get up. Get up.
He's gonna get
Get up. Show him you're not tired. The North.
headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead.
I don't do that no more.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance. And he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that
You said what?
they've got it in their receiving position, so you've got a one-on-one matchup.
It's not spooky, baby. It's just late night in a place that we've never been.
Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On third down, he drops the throw. It's complete on the right side.
What defense?
And the line to gain needed about
What's up, Stream Lab? Stream Elements, my bad.
will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
I'll be to the game, these niggas.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to the quarterback many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivered. Remember, David, there's a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Puts it out of the air. Makes the grab all.
That's on me. I should know better than that.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. He wants to change this route. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got a man, it's Wells. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on second down. Finds his back in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Already in chip shot throw range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get the first through the air. Into the end zone.
The North.
Got it. Touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
On the move from inside his 5.
Everybody hesitated.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This drive will get underway from just inside second and long. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open.
Literally just tell me
Nice
what to
pick
do,
up
bro.
there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost to fire on second down. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Just throw that ball at me, man.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
You said the joke. Oh, shit.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
They are told they're gonna give me that
From the
ball.
gun, wants to pass.
Fucking they
Bring in the heat. He'll heave it deep. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try.
Watch your back. Come on. Take with your edges. Man, just trust me,
57
man.
yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. ULM is currently ahead of this one inside a jam-packed.
Let's listen to the engine and make sure everything's down there.
Fuck, they come out. I like that, boy. Come on. Give me that bitch. I'm a bucket. Give me that.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Engine on the car goes vroom, vroom, vroom. All down.
Here.
Wow.
Don't worry about it.
The engine is loud, but I love the sound the horn makes too. The horn.
What are you doing? Where are you going? Bro, you let him get to a spot.
Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Let's go, Blazers. Run.
Snap from the gun on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream.
These offenses now willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wants to throw it.
Come on now.
Too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time to his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Takes it from the gun on third down.
No.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
You can go. Shit. What? Okay,
Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit, and Nick can pick up there. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Find this big tight end. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Let's get that bitch up.
New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Dances away to buy time. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. Now on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Into the end zone for the touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
You actually changed it. Good for you.
The snap sets up to throw. Might be looking to run. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. It's a running room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Turning it on. And the defense got it. The 20. Inside the 10. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Give to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Come on, man. 17 to 13. He missed the shot.
Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get the big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
To the air on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Hold down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to pass. Flips it out on the screen. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 yards for the O's. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Bucks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short for the 29. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Fucking rally. What the
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Second down here.
bullshit it is.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
You might want to look at your phone, bro.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. Got the first down. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Quickly out to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play. They'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. And
Say
we'll
what?
take a break to check him out.
Play what? Oh, Will shit.
Going again.
Yeah.
Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see.
Third quarter. 5 minutes left.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Scrambling away. Fires to the wideout.
Man, that was almost bad.
Down with the big play will move the sticks. They're down to the 20, first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. He's got him still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He might want another play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
How you did something like that, bro? That's too.
They'll go to the air. Under fire. He's got it. One try as good as they build on this lead.
That's tough to defend, right? You're going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
He's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. Myers on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. 5 receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him throw it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire.
Thank you.
He was shooting for the end zone right
That is
there.
not it.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells. They keep pushing forward now. Back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice dangerous target with his size and his athleticism. But him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Makes the catch down the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room.
Almost quarter of a second.
But the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And as they get him on the ground, that's going to just about do it here in the 4th. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone. They give themselves a
Good Noah.
cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this team. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Bought a little time.
Man, bro, that was scary.
And they're able to make the tackle.
We gotta chill on the dumb shit.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Took a shot as he threw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Look downfield again. Quickly complete.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He lobs one.
Oh my gosh.
Change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
The grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They get to the line quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Steps away. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field, keep coverage on the wide receivers. Good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making him run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those plays.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now this offense will take the field again. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game. And And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on the ice.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down.
Man, bro.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the line down. He goes in the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll try to do it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, the sack on the last play, obviously looking behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but you got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Here's a hit. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all in the last minute, hoping for better fortune this time around. Next to Brad. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Buffalo's in a good spot here with second and short. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fast completion move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. He makes the catch. Got some room under the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous part of the consolation prize. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Backed up now here, second and long. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this. This game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun on third down. It's complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
I mean, either way, it's gonna be us to run back in another game.
I'm available now.